Hello YouTube. Today's look is called Tropical Delight. Okay YouTube, of course you're going to use an eyeshadow base. You can use any of your choice, and my choice is Urban Decay Shadow Potion. And I'm also going to be using a palette that I created at the Inglot store in New York. And the colors that are in this palette are purple, turquoise, burgundy, sea green, and gold. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you'll need to do is take a small flat shader brush and mist it with a little bit of Fix Plus or any kind of mixing medium. And for sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and use Fix Plus. Tap off some of the excess because you want the brush moist, not damp. And we're going to apply that first color, that gold color, right in the inner corner of the eye. And notice how I'm patting it on because I want that color to really concentrate itself. And as I begin to pat it on, you can see it takes on a very, very shiny appearance. And that's because whenever you mix something with a mixing medium, water, Fix Plus, what have you, it's called foiling, and you get a more shimmery appearance from the shadows. It'll also help it to stick longer. And I'm going to apply that about 1/3 of the way in, or a little bit more. And as my all-time favorite trick, I always apply a little bit of extra right in the corner because I want the corners, especially on African Americans, you want the corner to stay a little lighter than the rest of the eye so that it draws the attention in. And see how it gives a beautiful shape when you do that? Okay, because us mocha girls normally want to keep the shape of our eyes. I'm just going to smooth this out. And that's going to be sufficient. I'm going to take another brush, another flat shader brush, and it can be any one that you choose. I'm just going to use one by MAC, and this is a 242, and I'm going to pick up that green color. I'm not going to dampen my brush for the green, so I'm just going to go ahead and pat that on to the remaining portion of the lid. And these colors, oh, what got me was that they were so beautifully shimmery without all the glitter, sparkle, fallout that I tend to hate in an eyeshadow. And I'm going to stay below the crease or right at the crease. And I'm going to go ahead and start folding those colors together. And my special MUA trick that I like to teach, that was taught to me, is to take the side or the belly of any brush, grab the color that you want to blend into it. So you'll have your one color here, you'll have your blender color on the side, and that way you can just keep going. I'm just going to pat that green on, and I'm going to bring it in just a little bit. And then I want to go ahead and start blending the gold into it. And I'm just going to take the side of that brush, the belly part of it or the side, and fold those colors together. Fold, 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 fold. Yes, it's very early in the morning, so I've got to do something to stay awake. Okay, there we go. We're going to take a pencil brush, and it could be any pencil brush. I'm going to use Max 219, and I'm going to go into the purple. And I'm going to grab some of that purple up. Now, if you want to concentrate your purple and really get it dark, 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 put a little black underneath of it. And I think I am going to do that. So I'm going to grab my black. And I use any cheap old black. Don't use your really good black for blending in color. So I'm going to use this one that I got from the dollar store. But it's actually a Maybelline product. And it comes out like this. And I'm just going to pat that in the corner and a little bit up into the lid, just like that. And then I'm going to go over it with the purple, and this is really going to help that purple to stand out and to pop. Because oh, whoops, wrong brush. There we go, that's the one I want. And we just going to create that outer V shape. But I'm going to stay right in the crease area, right in there. And I'm going to bring that purple up to meet the gold. So about right here. Again, don't go up too high because we got a lot of colors that we're going to be blending out today, and we don't want to go up too high. I just personally, I like a eye color that kind of concentrates itself. By the time you get to blending like blue all the way up here, it does take on a different kind of connotation, and all of us want to just be beautiful. We don't want that kind of connotation necessarily. And if that's the look you're going for, good, then keep blending it up higher and higher, but I like to stay right along in here. So I'm going to bring that purple in to right about there. Okay, now I need to go ahead and start working faster, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that burgundy. I'm going to wipe that same 219 brush off. I'm going to pick up that burgundy, and I'm going to blend that right on that outer edge. And this is where I'm going to start bringing up some color. And I'm going to bring that in to meet the gold as well. So that gold is going to be your line that tells you when you're blending too far in. I'm going to go back and grab a little bit more of that purple and put it in. Take the belly or the side of the brush and smush them together. Take a little bit more of that burgundy right on the top, or as much as you need to. Okay, pretty pleased with that. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off that 219 brush because we're going to need it later. But I'm going to take a very, very fluffy brush. I mean fluffy. One that won't pick up a whole tremendous amount of concentration of color. And I'm going to use this one by Sanya Kaushik. And I'm going to pick up that blue, that teal turquoisey blue. And I'm going to blend that right over the edge of the red. Very lightly, almost so like it's going to disappear, because I'm going to keep scrubbing it out. Not too much. Very, very light, very light. You can see here it almost kind of disappears. Put a little bit more over there. There we go. Blend it up. Then I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and wipe it off, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my blender colors. So I'm going to get my blender palette out, and I'm going to blend it all out with Max Bamboo, which is this brown, creamy taupey color. And I'm going to blend right over that. Right over it. Then I'm going to apply my highlight color, and I'm using Wild and Crazy's Moon. And just a little bit of Mist Over Me by Wild and Crazy. These are my favorite blender colors, and they were really inexpensive. They come from the beauty supply store, but they seem to really get it for me. I love them. Okay, that's it for all of the top shadows. Now I'm going to go ahead and start doing the bottom shadows. And remember I said we're going to need that 219 again. So I'm going to take the colors and I'm going to start at the bottom with the purple. And in the outer corner I'm going to put that purple right at that outer V and underneath. Right in the corner. I'm going to wipe it all and I'm going to take the green color and yeah, green comes next. Bring that in. And then the last color I'm going to use is that gold. Okay, YouTube, this is the final look, so let me zoom in. And there you have it, gold, green, purple, reds, a little bit of turquoise on the outer edge, and a highlight. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, YouTube.